From whence we came. How you all doing? Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. You probably can see I'm at a 7-Eleven. It's behind me. Waiting on my coworker and friend. We are having our annual banquet at my job where we celebrate our students. It's such a fabulous affair. We get dressed up and they have food for us and a scholarship is given out, and then we do some dances, and then they turn it all the way up to watts 1000, and the young kids get to, I can't tell you what they doing. They be getting down. That's all I can say. It's over my pay grade, you all. I'm more of a house head. I'm from Chicago. I'm born and raised, and I love house music. I love the 90s and 2000 stuff, so that's kind of more my jam. But they do the Glorilla and all that. But hey, that's the young crowd, right? Now I feel old. I want to talk about today, from whence we came, like, your past. I'm talking about this because I'm driving here and I see this job. I had to work at BP Oil. I hated that job. It was a contract assignment. I used to be in purchasing for many years, and so it was a contract. And they had me there, and you all, literally, I had to be there 2 months or more, and I had no work. I would just come in and stare at a monitor. And I know some people, they like that kind of stuff, like, ooh, I like not having work. But to get up and commute there and sit at a monitor with no work, it was crazy to me. It was a waste of my time. And I made okay money per hour, but money not everything when you're not happy. Then I'm going on down the road and I saw a second job that I absolutely hated. I hated a lot of those jobs. It was fear-based, where the manager tried to have the people nervous and in fear. So I just wanted to do this video thinking about you all. Has that happened to you all, where you have come from some horrible jobs and you look back and say, oh my God, I am so glad I'm out of that? What about a horrible relationship? I definitely had that. And I remember being in that relationship, and I told this guy that was doing my hair, older gentleman, so sweet. And I told him, well, it's a long story. I was injured. I had an injured foot, and he did ask some questions. And I told him it was from my relationship. And he patted me on the shoulder and said, this too shall pass. And in my mind, I'm thinking, I don't know what this man talking about. I'm never getting out of this situation. And look at me now. Over 20, oh my goodness, it's got to be over 25 years later, and I'm soaring, like one guy says, like an eagle. I'm so happy inside to have some form of peace. Has that happened to you all? Maybe it was growing up. You were in a bad situation in your home, or again, a job you despised, or you didn't have any money and you had to struggle through that time period for a while. It really pays to look back from where we came, because that gives us, it should give us a grateful heart for where we are. There are times where we're not where we want to be, but we're not where we used to be. And looking back, it can cause such joy in your heart because you think about how good you have it now. I think sometimes we kind of forget, and I get in my moods and I get in my feelings. You all know about that. I even tell you all when I'm in my feelings, and I forget how good I have it with my job. Yeah, it has its ups and downs, definitely does, but it's way more ups. And I have autonomy, I have agency, I have freedom. I just looked at that word last night, and for me, freedom is like key. I really don't like to be micromanaged. I just like to be told, this is the task, execute it. And I work better in that way. And a lot of people don't have that type of freedom. They are micromanaged. They are, the managers they run the business or their team by fear and using fear tactics. And that creates great anxiety. And what people don't understand, when you use fear, you cause people to make errors because they don't want to make an error, but they are so nervous they do. Or you're not leaving an open door policy. They are so I don't want to say scared of you, because I hope nobody's scared of their manager, but some people are intimidated. Some are more socially awkward or introverts. They're not outspoken like me. And my personality is still chill, low key. You all know how I roll, but I'm going to always speak up for myself. Some people don't have that ability. This is why I'm a social worker, because I'm going to speak up for the injustice. And if I'm not being done right, I'm going to speak up. Just to mention this, my cute little office, did I even show you all my office? Don't much matter, because I have to move because they jacked up my rent by a whole lot of money. And I was like, yeah, I know. And so I emailed them, and I was like, I don't know if I'm staying here another year because this rent is ridiculous. And so the guy said they're going to work with me and try to get me a new price, but I'm good. Because if you do that after 1 year, you're going to do it again in 2026. And this is the time where we need to be counting our pennies, but we need to always speak up for ourselves. I hope you all are able to do that. Advocate for yourself. And sometimes look back at the past and just be grateful for where you are. I know it's better now for some of you all. I know it's better for me. It's way better. It's not perfect now, you all. And it's not where I want it to be. I would say financially. I'm still piecing stuff together. But my business is not even a year in. So I have to be cool. And some of this stuff is on us. We know to stop spending and doing the habits we do. So I won't sit here and be sad for myself, because some of this is avoidable, just like for you. But I hope you have a similar story in some cases. A better job, a better home life, a better love life. There goes my text message, so I'm going to get off of here. But I just want to drop that quick video. Drop me comments, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thank you all so much. Have a beautiful day. God bless you all. Thank you all for the support. It really warms my heart. Bye.